Welcome to Beyond That. I'm Jennifer. This is Mary.
Hi.
She's going to be the question tender, the question bearer. So what we're going to do is each time I do a broadcast, we're going to have Mary grab one of our messages that people have submitted for me to discuss. And I just want to keep everybody abreast that when I do respond to the questions, it's not going to be personal coming from me as a thought process or a belief system. It's actually going to be channeled in from spirit. And this is why I have to kind of be put on the spot with the questions. I have not read them. When I'm put on the spot, I receive direct and very detailed information. So do not take anything that I say here to heart, take it to the spirit. So you can wait for confirmation. I'll say a lot of things because it's all based on everything that I learned in my near-death out-of-body experiences. And I tell people just to take the information and wait, because spirit will confirm whether or not that information that I have discussed is right for you. It's not going to be right for everybody, and because everybody's not on the same path. But I live by a lot of knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the more you can wait and look for confirmations when they come. So everything I say, just wait for confirmation. Don't take it. Don't judge it. Don't think you're supposed to be doing it, because you might not be. And those are hopefully some of the questions that will come across.
Yeah, most
People
definitely.
trying to hone in onto their spirit self. And that's most important of all. That's why I'm doing this. So you can come in direct contact in a relationship with your soul self. So on that note, let's have Mary, the message grabber,
All right.
pick the first question.
I haven't read them either. Let's see. What are some helpful tips you can suggest to help people through the loss of loved ones, death overall?
That's funny, because that was actually a subject yesterday. Okay, so helpful tips. First, I would say try to process and understand that a death of a loved one or an animal, anything we love, is not death. It's not death. It's rebirth. It's regeneration. It's just moving to a new state of being. So when someone dies, they're not gone. Their spirit, their consciousness is still accessible. It's still present. And, we got to remember, every single thing everywhere is energy.
Right.
So the energy is still vibrating. It's still there. They can hear you. They want to hear you. And it's perfectly okay to communicate with them still. I actually find it more detrimental if you don't, because it kind of sends out an energy to the spirit on the other side that you've forgotten about them, or, they didn't impact your life or something. So I kind of...
It's healing for the individual, too.
Yeah. So you just keep the contact, because they are. All we do when we die is we're two states of being. We just go invisible. Honestly, it's no different than, let's say, traveling to Africa. I can travel to Africa. You're not going to see me. You're not going to be able to hug me or touch me or even talk to me. Let's say the phones were down. I was off on some African tribe somewhere. You're not going to be able to contact me. But I'm still around. I'm still present and accessible. So why do we have to perceive death any differently? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, knowing that their spirit is
knowing
with
it's the
us.
same thing, but we get so crushed and upset and hurt with death, but not if I was traveling to another country.
Yeah.
So I would just say tip number one, make sure that you understand they're not gone. They're invisible. Many people have sightings. Many people have, things happen, lights come in, messages, visions, dreams.
Yeah.
Confirmations come all the time that they're still present. just this morning, I was talking to my brother, texting, and 7:17 crossed the time mark,
Uh-huh.
and I just texted him laughing, saying, "Good morning, Mom," because my mom passed at 7:17.
17.
So little things, they're always letting us know.
Yeah.
They're not gone.
No.
So not only does that help them, it also helps us understand that it's just an invisible state.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's no different than when you go to sleep at night. You know,
Right.
you have no consciousness of yourself or your body when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not that different.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And it brought something up for me when you can't be with your loved ones, you know, you can't attend a party or attend a wedding. You say, well, I'll be there in spirit,
That's true. Everybody says that.
right?
Um,
We'll be there in spirit.
but why is it that we can say that and we can quote these things, but we won't let ourselves live it or feel it?
Yeah.
It's a disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're asking these questions, so
Yeah.
we can bring to light, look, we're disconnecting. They're not.
No.
They know exactly on the other side. They're connected to everything.
Yeah.
So we've got to stop disconnecting ourselves from
And believe that.
the glory and the greatness that we can be having,
True.
you know?
Yeah.
I have so many of those stories in my book, Life Beyond Us, that I wrote, that you can't deny that they're still present. There's no way.
Right.
And that in itself would alleviate suffering. And I did actually use the analogy that I was living in a work home. I had a client who just recently lost her husband, and she's still rough around the edges about it.
Yeah.
And she's very sad, and she came in. I said, you know what? I'm just going to be me and let Spirit do whatever with her while she's
Sure.
here. So the whole conversation, of course, I was doing the Spirit thing, guiding. And at the end, I was just like, my heart just opened free. And I laughed, and I looked her in the eye, and I said, you know what? You know I live deep in the wormhole, right? And she smiled, and she says, yes. I said, there's nothing wrong. I'm sticking my head out going, hey, come on, get in here with me. This is some cool stuff in here. I need you to look at that and laugh. Remember that image.
Sure.
See my head sticking out of a wormhole going, hey, Joe, come on in. It's pretty cool in here on the other side. Because when you can start looking at the other side like that, it becomes enjoyable. She left out of here laughing out loud. Because she felt free. She felt, oh, it's okay to be
That's it.
connected with the other side. It's okay to be nutso, you know. But that's what we're missing. We're missing the connection to it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
and
okay.
It's good to talk about.
And it's okay to miss, it's okay to
Yeah.
cry, it's okay to do all that, but you can't stay there. You've got to do things. So the
Sure.
tip, once you do that, then you don't really need any more tips to help you through,
Right.
because then you'll start paying attention and say, oh, that clock says 7:17. That's Mama saying hi. Or, oh, that butterfly just flew by and landed on my hand, and I saw a butterfly at my mom's funeral. So you'll start making the connection. So then you don't really need a laundry list of
Yeah.
tips.
And you hear a whole lot of stories like that.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
really do.
Or I had a dream about my mom. It's not a dream. You're actually with your mom or your
Yeah.
dad or grandma or whoever.
And that's how they stay connected with us.
Yeah. So the connection, that's what love is. Love is connection.
Mm-hmm.
It's a relationship with whatever you can see and not see. And I'd say that's probably the first and last tip you'll have to do. Just make the connection. No, they're not gone. They're still present. You're still accessible. And use it. Work it.
Yeah.
I mean, pretend grandma's right here, you know? Grandma, come on, join the conversation.
Yeah.
Or I did this quite a few times. I'll make 2 plates of dinner, and I'll put a plate down and say, okay, Grandma, come on, we're gonna have dinner. Did that for the longest time, because I'm still acknowledging that.
Sure.
And spirit needs to be acknowledged, because that's the one thing we're not acknowledging.
And even just feeling their presence because you
Oh, yeah.
invited them is another way to heal.
And you don't lose love as long as you promote love. So you promote it, you put it out there. I love and miss you, mom, grandma, dad, whatever.
Yeah,
I love you, I miss you, but I'm not missing you
yeah,
because I know you're around.
sure, and they would want you not to be crying and
No,
hurting and
no,
so
no.
sorrowful and
No.
would want to see you.
No, that actually is an energetic, that's another whole question we can cover.
Yeah,
That's a whole other energetic vibration that we emit that is actually harmful to spirits on the other side and the universe throughout that, where that energy goes.
wow,
That's a very deep, that's a real deep wormhole question.
yeah.
But yeah, we do more harm than good by
Mhm.
Rejecting and separating.
Yeah,
We need to bring unity.
that's wonderful.
So in that, I hope I've answered the person's question.
Yeah.
Well, not me. Spirit has answered your question, and I hope you process this and pay attention to confirmations to see if this information is good for you. All right, thank you.